guys, this is part 3 of our Hilliard Falls hike, where we went up there, man. We spent a wonderful evening there below Hilliard Falls, spent the night, woke up next morning, and here in this video we get all packed up and we're heading back towards home in our truck. All right, everybody, we're all packed up. We've had our breakfast and our coffee, feeling pretty good, and now we're going to start hiking back. And we're not too thrilled because the first mile is going to be straight uphill, getting back over that ridge, headed back up before you drop down Thompson River. So guys, we're going to get going. I'm so glad you hung out with us out here on this hike, and let's get our way back to the car. 6 miles back to the car.
Do it.
Let's do it. All right, so here's what we're talking about. Look up through there, man. Woo! It's about 3 or 4 big climbs like this today. And I mean, that's steep, man. You can't tell in the video, but guys, this is gonna get sweat rolling right here. I got the blood pumping, didn't it?
Yes, sir. I was like, oh, first hill, great.
There was a big critter up the trail, like a fox. Yeah, it was a gray fox just went up the trail.
Going uphill is much easier for me.
Yep.
Downhill's rougher on the knees and the ankles.
Yep, Birdie smells that fox. You smell that?
No.
So after you make that slow and steady climb up from Bear Camp Creek, of course you cross this old logging road here, and I believe this is the Auger Hole Road. And then after that, you cross over here where me and my wife are going simultaneously, by the way. And after you cross up and you go over, you just kind of follow along the ridge here, like you see there, the little dogs in front of me. And you just move along and you slowly drop down and you cross a creek. You can see it over there. I'll zoom in. But there's the big staircase climb over on the other side. Right in between those trees there, and I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a glimpse of it. We're homing in on it. Oh Lord, there it is. There it is. Now Hayward's gonna want you to tell him how many steps there are.
A lot.
That's his way of climbing. He counts the steps. Woo!
No, I could not be a mountain climber.
You just did. All right. All right, we've been hiking 1 mile. And this is the point where you get phone service again for the first time. And right here where she's standing, you can call home, you can text, you can send pictures. I mean, this is probably the best service you'll get on the trail is right here, man. It's just awesome. So we're gonna take a break here. She's gonna call home our teenage son who's babysitting our dog and not burning our house down, hopefully. Make sure he's okay. And I'll probably give Hayward a call and check in with him. Right there. All right, that's the direction we're gonna go, right down through there, headed back towards the Thompson River. We'll pass the Coley Creek campsite on the way. All right, and right there's where the trail comes up from Bear Camp Creek. It's 1 mile from Hilliard Falls, and it's a straight climb, man. I mean, it's, you know, you don't get a break hardly. Climb, 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 up and up and up. Get up on top of this ridge. And now we got a pretty good break coming up here. We'll be able to just, you know, follow this road, and it's a slow descent from here, working our way down past the Coley Creek campsite and slowly working our way down to Thompson River. So what we're going to do is we'll check back up with you along the way down there. Definitely down at Thompson River. We're going to take us a good 30-minute break down there and play around on the rocks, and we'll get some footage down there. All right, there's the Coley Creek campsite right there. There's the sign again. Alright, so after the Coley Creek campsite, you just cruise on down here about 75 yards, 100 yards at the most. You cross the stream, that's your water source, there's a cistern and everything. There's the blazes. They got that in blaze pretty good, don't they?
3 of them. Triple blaze.
Yep. So you go right down there and you're going to hang a left. All right, and this is the road. That's the road to Line Rock Gap. And Mustard Ground Road is down there. That is not a shortcut. If you go that way, to get on the Mustard Ground Road and try to follow it back to the parking lot where our car is at, our truck's at, it's probably 3 times as long as the trail. Don't go that way. If you go that way, it's a lot longer.
We do not want long cuts.
Nope. The trail is shorter. All right, so we're going to go down through here a little bit farther, and then we're going to hang a left at some point and go off of this road onto a trail, the trail. All right, so we're taking a break down here at the Thompson River, filtering up water, man. We've been soaking our feet, just kind of resting our legs a little bit for the big climb. And guys, I gotta tell you, when we leave here, there's 2 nasty climbs that we gotta go up. I mean, just rough, okay? We gotta get up those things and then steady climbing after that for probably a good mile, maybe more, till we get up over the ridge up there. And so we're gonna do a little footage making that climb. And we're also concerned about the weather. Got a few little dark clouds, but I told my wife, sweet Willie Jean there, there ain't no fast way out of here. What we got to do is just, plug along, and if it rains, it rains. And, I really can't get any wetter than I already am. I'm pretty washed down. All right, so that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to get the packs back going. We've had a snack here, ate some crackers and stuff, and gave the dog a little rest and dumped her in the river and wet her good. So now we're going to get going. All right, you ready? Let's pack up and get going? Yes, sir. All right, that's what we're going to do, and we'll check back with you when we get to some of these big climbs.
Okay, so after this part, we climbed up some stairs and along this pine ridge where the ground is nice and soft under your feet, and ended up just going across this ridge here and across a few cute little bridges and some streams.
All right, so after you come on up that first big climb, you go up, wind your way up the ridge from Thompson River, and you hook up with the old road bed, and that's what we've been walking here for the last little bit. All right, and here's the yellow gate. When you see that lets you know there you don't need to go no farther that way. And look right here. In fact, if you look, you see some blazes down through there and the handrail, and that's where the trail goes. And what it's going to do next is it's going to go down and we'll cross a creek, and then the really bad climbs begin. There's 2 of them. It's a 1-2 punch. You cross a creek, and you make a big climb, cross another creek, and another big climb. And you think after the first one that you're done, and you round the bend, and you cross the creek, and you go, oh, crap, here's another one. All right, so we're going to take you there next.
All right, along this part right here is one of the 1-2 punch of the hills that we had to climb up. Andrew warned me it would be tough, and it was.
Woo!
Boy.
All right, that's the one of the 1-2 punch. We go up the trail at just a short distance, and it does it again. All right, and here's the 2 of the 1-2 punch. You cross this little tiny stream here, and buddy, the trail just goes out of sight going up right there, man. It just has a little slow curve to the right, and it's a long stretch up. But once you get this behind you, the worst is over. All right, this is it, man. This is the crest. This is it. You get right here, you're over the ridge. So you're over the ridge. And so now we'll just work our way, and we'll end up jumping on like an old road bed down here at some point, and we'll go by the little campsite. In fact, you can almost see daylight down there behind her, way across. You can almost see daylight where the ridge drops away. You see that, Mom? Mm-hmm. Down low through the trees, you can see daylight. That's always a good sign. That means you're over. And that's what we are. We're over. This is the ridge right here. And we finally got up and over that sucker.
That was tough.
Yep. It's a nice little climb. All right. Well, after crossing the ridge and coming down a little ways, you come up to the designated campsite. And remember, this is the last place you can camp legally, because you're fixing to enter the Whitewater Corridor, and you have to go past Upper Whitewater Falls in order to camp again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down here and just kind of reconnoiter these campsites and give them a look-see and see what's down there. All right, we'll check back later.
What do we got here?
This is the last opportunity to send a text message before you go down the Whitewater River. That's what this is. And it's the spur trail. So if you go that way, that's the spur trail. You see the blue blaze on the tree. And that takes you to Lower Whitewater Falls Overlook. And Foothills Trail just goes right up there and turns left. You'll see a handrail up there. And we'll go up there and turn left. And you just drop quickly down to the river. It's only like a half a mile or so, you'll be there. And it's, I mean, really quick going down. It's a quick descent. This is the bottom. Flat walk, go across the river. Across the river, and there's just a little short distance to the car, or in our case, the truck. Then we're gonna Yeah, you did it.
Thumbs up.
All right.
You did it.
Let's cross the river and get to the truck. We made it. All right, well, we're here at the truck. We're all done. Man, it's been a great adventure, hasn't it?
Yes, I feel strong.
Yep, it's a great adventure, man. It reinvigorated us. Yep, reset our souls, made us feel good. And now it's time for what?
Barbecue sandwiches.
That's right, barbecue sandwiches. All right, so the hike's over with, and we're going to head on back towards beautiful Easley, South Carolina, and get a barbecue sandwich on the way.
Yes. Mwah. Barbecue sandwiches.
That's right.